Yeah, clearly didn't get it done again this week. Played a good Utah team. We needed to play at a top level to be able to compete. We got off to a poor start. I thought we started playing better defensively in that second quarter, had a little momentum going to halftime, and then we gave it right back to them that last drive of the first half. Came out in the second half, went 3 and out. We got backed up. I thought our offense did a great job getting a couple of first downs. I thought we were at a point where we can start getting back in the ball game. We snapped the ball over our head, turned it over. Overall, we lose a turnover margin. We didn't force one on defense. We gave that one up there. Saw some encouraging things, but clearly not enough to beat a really good Utah team. So give them credit. We've got to get better. We've got Nebraska coming in this weekend, and we got to get this thing fixed, and we're going to get it fixed.
Coach, just falling behind in a big hole again, how is that affecting the team, affecting maybe the game plan?
Well, obviously, it affects your psyche when you fall behind when you're on the road. It's difficult. Again, we were getting off the field some on third down, but we give up big plays, and you can't make it easy on a good team like that. You get down 17-0 offensively. We had a tough start. I think we had 5 straight 3 and outs. Puts pressure, on the team, and we didn't respond, well enough. We've got to be a team that drives on some momentum like everybody. It's tough when you're on the road and you dig those kind of holes. And we'll be happy to get back home, but we got to fix those things so that we can go on and win on the road.
And on defense, it seemed like the guys were struggling a bit in the backfield, downfield plays and stuff. Is that being outmatched, maybe bad technique, or what?
It's a little everything. They've got really good receivers. We knew that going in. They got a veteran quarterback. But clearly we were playing too soft a coverage at times, and then we let guys run by us at other times. And we've got fundamentals that we've got to fix, and we've got to either do it through personnel or technique, probably a combination of both.
Are you worried at all about the team's confidence and what do you say or do to bolster it this week?
I think anytime you've got a brand new team and you go 2 weeks that you haven't played well, I don't care whether we won or lost. We haven't played well. And, I think, you start to worry about, the team psyche. We've got to put our guys in a position to have success. And, we know this week in practice we're going to have to practice very, very well to get our guys back. And we'll get them back. I have confidence in our guys, but it is a concern, because every year is a brand new team. And every year you got new guys that got to step up. We knew it was going to be a difficult slate coming in. It is what it is, and we're going to keep fighting through it.
Either of the 2 quarterbacks in your mind, without watching film, but did either of them separate themselves today in your mind?
Well, I thought Brandon did some really good things when he came in. Did a much better job taking care of the ball. Our offense began to move when he came in. When Brian started the game, he was in some tough situations, but wasn't able to get the team going. We'll look at the tape before making any decisions, but I thought Brandon played pretty well at times, and then at the end Brian came in and did some things. We realized it was against their twos, but he did some things at the end.
Was told that Kenneth got hurt going into the fourth, and that's why.
Yeah, he took a shot to the rib, so it was more precautionary, and we'll see.
Would you have stuck with Kenneth if he was healthy?
Yes.
Will you compare what you saw from USC and what you saw from Utah? Is it pretty similar, or where was it?
They're both spread teams. They're both excellent defenses. I think up front, I thought Utah was really, really good. I think that they both got weapons to throw to. I think Dres Anderson and Scott are excellent receivers. Their running backs ran hard. So it's hard to compare and say they're exactly the same, but they're both good football teams.
Those first 5 drives that were 3 and outs, where would you pinpoint that?
It was a mix of things. We weren't protecting real well. We dropped a couple passes. I think we had a penalty to start, and it seemed like we were always in second and long. You can't do that against a good defense, and we weren't sure exactly how they were going to defend us, whether it would be open or closed middle. So, you have to have a feel for things at first, but we had some plays to be made that we didn't make.
Josh, did you see any sort of improvements in the team's ability to pass downfield?
Oh yeah, at times, but you know, like Coach said, we showed spurts, but then we weren't consistent. We gotta work our way to being consistent as a whole unit, and you know what we can do, but the key word is consistency.
How frustrating was that early on, those first 5 drives, not gaining much traction?
Oh yeah, it's always gonna be frustrating when we're not moving the ball, but we just gotta work past it, and the next time we get the ball, we just gotta worry about that drive.
Does this team have an offensive identity yet, Josh, in your mind?
Uh,
What kind of a team you are, what kind of offense you are?
Say that again.
Do you have an identity yet on offense?
Yeah.
What kind of a team you are?
Yeah, we're a hard-nosed team, fast and physical, just like all the other Bulldog teams are. We just gotta prove it on the field, and be consistent when we do that.
Being one of the captains on the team, how do you go about rallying the guys moving forward?
Oh man, we're on it right now. We're gonna look at the film, see what we did wrong and fix those mistakes and get ready for Nebraska. We're not worried about this game no more. We're gonna look past it now.
Josh, what's your mentality playing these two Pac-12 teams and then Nebraska and then teams that you could maybe make a statement about your program or your teams? I mean, do you get excited about it, or is it a little?
Oh yeah, we're always getting excited. We feel like we can play with anybody in the country if we play. We got to play and be consistent and play on offense and play on defense. And I feel like we have the talent and to do that.
Hey, Charles, for a secondary guy, seeing receivers getting behind in secondary has got to be one of the more frustrating things for a guy in your position. Why do you think that's happened? Why is that a pattern? Why have you seen that?
It's just eye discipline, being consistent in our techniques. We can do a better job of reading 3-step, 5-step from the quarterback at the outside position, cornerback, and same thing for strong safeties. Just having good eye discipline. You take one peek and then they run a go route, then before you know it, the ball's down the field.
Is there anything in particular that you prepared for specifically for these guys, or personnel that you were looking for?
Yes, our coaches did a good job of preparing us. We know what they did on third down. That's when we have to get off the field. That's the major point of emphasis, third down. We'll go 2 good plays, and we'll get to third down, and then they convert.
What were you prepared for on third down?
Just the route combinations. Our coach Ruder did a good job of giving us the rundown of what they like to do, which they showed. And everything that they ran out there was shown in practice. We just have to practice with a better mentality. And starting this week, we'll change that.
Anything surprised you that you saw, or?
Nothing at all. Like I said, everything we were ready for, but we just weren't disciplined in what we were doing. And like I said, before you know it, a big play will hit.
What about you, Coach? Anything that you weren't prepared for, or that maybe?
No, I mean, we knew that they were going to show us a lot more defense than what they showed last week. They were more multiple this week. Didn't surprise us. They always play well defensively. Kalani does a great job with their defense, and Coach Whittingham. Offensively, we saw some more vertical throws. We saw some more double moves. But Coach Christensen, he's done that in our past. So it's wasn't something that we weren't prepared for, but we just saw more than what we saw last week on tape.
Charles, the Utah quarterback was saying that it seemed like you guys were intent on trying to stop their long ball, but then they were still able to convert. How frustrating, I guess, is that?
Well, may you repeat that? I'm sorry about that. May you repeat that question?
The quarterback was saying that it seemed like you guys were trying to take away their long ball, but then they were still able to convert doing that. Was that the case? And if that was, how frustrating was that?
Well, I mean, those comebacks, I know you said about the long ball, but those comebacks are what they're hitting on, and we just got to put the ball down and tackle. But as far as the deep balls, like I said, just bad eyes and one step. That's really all it was. It wasn't anything other than that.
Tim, did you take anything in particular you take away, maybe try to build confidence off of the things that you saw from tape, maybe encouraging?
Yeah, I thought through 3 quarters of the ball game, we did a much better job third down defense. But we get a team backed up 3rd and 13 and let someone run by you. It's inexcusable. You got to play better than that. You got to be smarter than that. I thought, offensively we got into a rhythm at times. I thought Brandon, gave us a spark. But Josh hit it. I talked to our team about this. We've got to be consistent. We're not consistent right now. So we've got to look at coaches. Are we putting our guys in the best position? Do we have too much for a young team right now? But we've got to get our guys playing hard and fast, and we're not where we need to be right now.